This is the second video in the series of videos in which I will be talking about how you can use your LinkedIn to get better opportunities. In the last video, we have talked about how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile on certain keywords to rank on LinkedIn search engine. But in today's video, we are going to take a look at what all you can post on LinkedIn and how you can actually grow your network with the relevant connections, which will end up giving you more opportunity. And that's what our end goal is, right? But most of the people make mistake that they just open up LinkedIn and they just start sending random connection requests to the irrelevant people. We just help them to get nowhere. And it's just not enough to you to have an optimized LinkedIn profile. You need to think what you can post on LinkedIn and how you can actually grow your network for the better connections. Networking on LinkedIn is just a skill that you have to learn. And as you all know, network is your net worth. So having a great relevant connections on LinkedIn will help you a lot in your career. So you have to learn how to post and what to post on LinkedIn and how to grow your network for your betterment. So that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Make sure that you watch till the end, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, share this video with your classmate. So that being said, let's get into the video. Now first of all, let's talk about how to network on LinkedIn. Now to answer this question, you need to understand the LinkedIn algorithm. Now hear me out very carefully. LinkedIn has network-oriented approach method. Now what does it mean? It means you have three different levels of network. First, second and third. Now to understand it more effectively, let's just take an example, okay? For example, there are two individuals called A and B. Now A is sending the connection request to B on LinkedIn and B just accepted that connection request from A. Now A and B are just directly connected on LinkedIn. So this is the first level connection that you make on LinkedIn. Now B also has their more connections on his network like C, D, E and F. Now just because A is connected to B, A can also access to C, D, E and F. Now to having the access to A to C, D, E, F is the second level of connection on LinkedIn that you make. Now C, D, E and F also has their own network, their own connections that also A can access to. To having the access A to the rest of the connections to C, D, E, F is the third level of connection that you have on LinkedIn. So the more and more people you connect on LinkedIn, your network is get bigger and bigger and you can access more people on LinkedIn to reach out. So that's how the LinkedIn's network oriented approach works. Now, as you understand the LinkedIn algorithm, you may also understand the importance of having more and more connections on LinkedIn. But the question here is that how to send a connection request to someone in such a way that the person I'm sending to will accept my request. Now there is a specific way to send a connection request and there is a lot of people out there who make same mistakes again and again due to which they are not able to accept it by anyone. Now what are those mistakes? So let me just show you the example through which you can understand how to send a connection request on LinkedIn. Now let me just go on my network tab. Now here you can see a lot of people that LinkedIn is suggesting me to connect. Now for example, I want to connect with the Alok Gupta, so I can just hit this connect button. Now this is the most of the people do. This is exactly the all the people do, which they just send the connection request and they are not able to get noticed by anyone. So instead of that, what you have to do is, for example, I want to connect with the Saloni Kumari, so I just go here and I can click on this more button and I can try to connect with her. Now here LinkedIn is suggesting me that do you want to add a note with your invitation or you just want to send it without note. Now you have to send the invitation note to anyone if you want to connect with, because there is a lot of invitation requests that people get every single month, but only those are able to stand out who actually sending the connection request with a note, a personalized note. So I can just add a note here and I can just write that, hey Saloni, I found your content well and I want to have you on my feed or something kind of like that. You have to create a personalized message to that person so that you will be get stand out from the hundreds or even thousands of connection requests that people get every single month. So that's how you can actually send the connection request to get accepted. Now there is actually two ways to grow your network on LinkedIn. One is the outbound method and another one is the inbound method. Now, the method that I just shown you was the outbound method, in which you are sending the connection request to people so that your network will get grown. Now, there is another method is called inbound method, in which you are getting the connection request from people so that your network will get grow, right? But as a beginner, nobody knows you. So why would anyone want to send you the connection request, and why would they even want to connect with you? Now, to answer this question, you have to understand that to grow on LinkedIn, you have to invest in it. LinkedIn is a pay and play game. You have to invest something to get something. Either you can invest money or time. But I didn't have money when I started my LinkedIn journey. But I do have one gift with me, and which was time. So I spent a lot of time to get a great impression. Building an impression is super important on LinkedIn in order to get more and more connection requests. Now, the obvious part of this is your profile. Your profile should be optimized, it should look professional, it should have a clean, concise headline and photograph so that people can recognize you. Number two is you need to have that 500 connection on your profile. Now, it will just help you to create that credibility that, okay, this person has more than 500 connection and this is an authentic person. Now, to get that 500 connection, you don't need to rush and just send a random connection request to people. Instead of that, you need to rush on comment section. You have to comment down on people's post so that you will be get noticed by other people, and you will start getting more and more inbound connection request. And you need to make sure that you are getting the relevant connections so that it will help you in future to get opportunities within that network. But the question here is that how to get that relevant connections with the help of comments. First of all, you need to find 20 to 30 active accounts from your niche. For example, if you're coming with the business niche, you can follow entrepreneurship, leadership and marketing accounts. But your comment should be a thoughtful comment, and it's just encouraging other people to engage with that, so that you will be get checked by most of the people out there and you will start getting connection from other people. But make sure that you're commenting to the most of the creator who has 1000 to 20,000 followers. In this particular bracket, you will be get noticed. And if you are going further like 20,000 to 1 lakh, it is hard to be get noticed. But if you just get noticed, you will get plenty of attention of people, and it's just worth it a lot. Okay, now let's just discuss about what you can post on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn has multiple formats to post on their platform. First is article, second is post, third is image plus post, and fourth is video plus post. Now, articles and text based posts are something which is not recommendable to post on LinkedIn. It will not help you to get more and more followers. I don't know why, but articles is something which LinkedIn is not promoting that much. But yes, you should create content with image plus post and video plus post. Now, why image plus post? Now, when you have the image plus post, you will get more attention, because text post is not that much engaging until and unless you have a great hook out there. But when you have the image with your post, more likely people want to engage with that post. The second reason is image has a big size. It will just take a lot of size in the feed of your audience, so that it just grab attention than a text post, because text post take only this much space. But if you have the image plus post, your audience feed, it just get covered by your image, and then above that you have that text, your hook line of your post. And the special part of the image plus post is when you have the image with the post, you can just correlate your image with your text content, so that it will just make a lot of sense to your audience to read your post. Now let's talk about why video plus post. Now there is generational opportunity happening right now on LinkedIn. Now if I told you I have a time machine, and if I just let you go in 2021 for Instagram, or 2018 for TikTok, or even 2010 for YouTube, would you like to create content? Of course you want, because if you are an entrepreneur or marketing manager, you know social media is a money printing machine. If you are early on that platform, and if you know what you're doing right now in 2024 is that moment for LinkedIn short form content. So now please let me explain you why video plus post is huge opportunity for you to create content on LinkedIn in 2024. Now the number one reason is that LinkedIn has now for you section. It hasn't before. Like TikTok, I guess, invented in 2018. Then Instagram just copied with the Instagram Reels. Then YouTube did short. And then now LinkedIn is introducing for you section. With this particular section, you will be able to reach more and more new audience that you couldn't able to reach if you just have the text content on LinkedIn, which is LinkedIn is known for. But it's just in a beta mode and only 10% of LinkedIn users have access to it. Now, if you can just open the LinkedIn app, there will be a video section down below, which is the For You section. And 90% of users don't even have it yet. I don't even have it yet. That's how new this is. Now, the hack is if you just upload a vertical video content on LinkedIn through LinkedIn normal posting window, LinkedIn will just automatically ID that as a vertical content and just put it up in a For You section, which only 10% of viewers have access to, which is 30 million people. Now, as more and more people will get access to your content, will get more and more eyeballs. Now, the number one reason that it is a big opportunity is that the supply demand gap is happening there on LinkedIn short form content. There is a lot of people out there who want to consume a quality content, but there is not enough supply which actually feed these kind of audience. So there is a huge demand and supply gap in LinkedIn short form content. The second reason is that people actively looking to share a better content on LinkedIn. Now, if you can just look at the other social media platforms, people don't want to share any kind of content to others. They just want to secretly consume it and just swipe up and swipe up and swipe up. And by the nature of the human psychology, people only share your content if they are getting credibility or if they are actually making someone laugh. These are the only two factors which affect the shareability of any kind of content. But LinkedIn has very contrast nature. I mean, on LinkedIn, people actually looking to share content because they want to earn credibility within their network. So if you're creating a short form business content, your video will definitely get shared by multiple people. The third reason is that LinkedIn has verified user base. It means whatever engagement that you will get, all those people are actual humans. There is no any kind of bot you will find on LinkedIn. So whatever engagement you're getting, it is actually a human engagement, which actually increase the chances to get more and more opportunity through your content. The last reason is that if you are creating a video content on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is a business focused and business oriented platform. So if you are creating any kind of business related video, it will definitely go viral and people would want to share it. And even there is a lot of corporate people out there who are actually, get trapped in their office. They will be get allowed by their companies to scroll on LinkedIn because it's just a professional tool. So you will get more and more views if you can create just business video content on LinkedIn. So that is how you can actually grow your network and create the content for yourself to get better opportunities. That is all from me today, guys. If you have any question, any doubts, any queries, any feedback, any suggestion, all of them are welcome in the comments down below. If you have any suggestion for upcoming LinkedIn masterclass, please do let me know in the comment section. In the next masterclass, we'll be talking about how I create my content, what is the framework that I use, what is the CTA that I use to create leads for my own self. So that is what we'll be talking in the upcoming videos. If you like this one, then hit that like button and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon too, so that you will not miss any kind of LinkedIn masterclass videos. Please do share this video in your official college groups so that your classmates also get benefited from it. Do follow me on my socials at prathameshpisar2315. I will catch you, all of you guys, in the next LinkedIn masterclass video. This is Prathamesh Pisar signing off.